We're going to be watching one of the biggest derbies in this country in this video. I can't wait for this one. This is one of the videos I've been really excited about coming to film whilst I have been here in Belfast. Obviously, I was at the League Cup final yesterday between Linfield and Coleraine, but today is the North Belfast derby. I think the biggest derby in Northern Ireland is between Linfield and Glentoran. That is known as Bel Classico, but today's derby is the North Belfast derby between Crusaders and Cliftonville. Cliftonville are the oldest team on the whole island of Ireland, whether that be the FAI and all their teams in the Republic of Ireland or the IFA here in Northern Ireland. Cliftonville started it all off, so if it wasn't for them there wouldn't be any other football in this country basically. So yeah, really excited to see them play. They're the away team and they'll be playing Crusaders, who play at Seaview, and it'll be at their home stadium today. I've taken you guys around Belfast a lot before. I've been to the Peace Walls, I've been to many other sort of significant sites historically, but right now I'm in the beautiful Botanic Gardens. I woke up with a little bit of a sore head this morning as I was editing the end of my video yesterday in the media room and at Windsor Park and waiting for it to render and doing my thumbnail and uploading it to YouTube and stuff. The media guys that were in there got kicked out of the media room and we had to go in the press conference room because the players were having a party, and while the rest of like the last few remaining media guys were sort of in there, the players and the staff and stuff were bringing beers through, but it was a really great occasion. Look at this picture with me. They brought the League Cup through for us to have a look at and to hold as well. So really cool day yesterday. I felt really welcomed here in Belfast so far. I think it's a great city, especially for football. There's 4 huge teams here, and like I say, we'll be seeing 2 of them play today. Yeah, I'm not a massive drinker by any stretch of the imagination really, but I sort of had to have a couple last night, and yeah, it was good. Got the video up, and please do go and watch that one. I had a great time filming it. Met some great people there, and I'm going to meet 1 or 2 of them today as well, so you might see a few familiar faces and 1 or 2 that haven't been on the videos as well before. Wow, it's warm in there, especially with my winter jacket. But yeah, I need to show you on a map where the 2 teams are that we're seeing today to give you a little bit of context. They're really close. So yeah, I'll see you back at the hotel in 3, 2, 1. We are back, and look, here is Belfast here. It's the main part of the city. There's the Titanic stuff around there. But look, if we move north, this is why it's the North Belfast derby. So we have Solitude here, the home of Cliftonville, and Crusaders just up here, the home of, well, yeah, Crusaders FC Seaview, the home of Crusaders. Only an 8-minute drive, less than 2 miles away by driving, look, but I suppose as the crow flies, maybe it's shorter. So yeah, this is the North Belfast derby. We met last night, but could you just introduce yourself to everybody watching?
Yeah, I'm Mark McIntosh. I'm the football correspondent for The Sun in Northern Ireland.
And so we were chatting for a long time yesterday after the game. We had a few drinks as well at Windsor Park. How good an occasion was yesterday?
It was brilliant. You know, it wasn't a full house at Windsor Park, but it'll be the biggest crowd this season at an Irish League ground. And the Irish Cup final won't even be as big as that. So for the 2nd year running, the Northern Ireland Football League have had, you know, more than 11,000 people in the stadium. It was just a great occasion. The game wasn't brilliant, but you know, Linfield were certainly happy they got the trophy. And
so we're seeing 2 other Belfast teams tonight. We're seeing the North Belfast derby between Crusaders and Cliftonville. What can you tell me about those 2 teams and what to expect from the derby?
It'll be fiercely contested. Cliftonville are doing better in the league. They're joint 2nd in the league going into the game tonight. I think though, Crusaders' home record is sensational. They've lost 1 game at home this season. Cliftonville have an awful record at Seaview. And I'm saying all that, so I think we all know what's going to happen, don't we? There's going to be a Cliftonville win. But Crusaders have been sensational at home, so I think most sane people would say Crusaders will not lose tonight.
And we're getting towards the business end of the season. There's quite a lot riding on it as well, isn't there? Obviously you mentioned Cliftonville, like joint 2nd. They're quite a way behind Larne though, who will maybe win the league, but also Crusaders could still qualify for Europe, so there is a lot riding on this one, isn't there?
Yeah, and look, even 3 weeks ago, all 6 of the top 6 teams could win the league. Now we're kind of down to Larne, 7 points clear. It's theirs to lose without a doubt. But Cliftonville are with Linfield now, 2nd place, qualifies for Europe automatically. And then we actually have a playoff system, so even the team that finished 7th will go into the playoff to give them a chance. It means that there's something to play for between, basically for the last 5
games. A little bit similar to the Scottish split, I suppose, as well. Okay, less about the football. We're going to have some food, aren't we? So let's do it.
Zach. Cool.
And so you are both Crusaders fans, yeah?
Yeah.
What's it like being a Crusaders fan?
It's good, sometimes bad. We play good against the good teams and play bad against the bad teams.
And you're playing Cliftonville today.
Yep.
Is it a big rivalry between you two?
No, we're just better. We're just a better team.
Really good.
It's fight and talk for today. What do you think the score's going to be?
3-2 Cruise.
Always going for goals?
3-0 Cruise.
I'm Ronnie Miller. I'm a chairman of Crusaders Football Club and I'm in my 3rd term.
Amazing, and thank you just for showing me around just now. Can you tell me what Crusaders are like as a club and what they are like as in a community club as well?
Well, the club itself is absolutely fantastic. It's built around a working relationship with the local community, and also it is run by working men, our
Amazing.
club. And we like to think that we are a family club as well.
And what about the history of the club as well? Can you tell me a few facts that maybe people haven't heard of before?
Well, a few facts. First year Liverpool won the European Cup. The first team that played that year was Crusaders. They went 2-0 in Anfield and they came here and destroyed us.
What was the score, do you remember?
5-0.
Okay, that's not too much of a disgrace against the European champions,
Yeah.
I'm sure. And then so today you're playing against Cliftonville,
Yep.
who are your North Belfast rivals. Is there quite a big rivalry between the two teams?
A very big rivalry, but you know the two clubs are close together. It's only maybe 1.5 miles, 2 miles between the two clubs.
Yeah.
And it can be electric.
Yeah.
It can be. In the past, we had more policemen here than we had supporters.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Goes to show what a big derby it is, and they're close geographically and close in the league as well. It's quite a lot riding on this game today, isn't it?
Well, we're in the top 6. Cliftonville are pushing to try and catch Larne, and we're trying to finish as high as we can in the league.
You have no European places at the end of the year as well?
Europa League. We're also in the semi-final of the Irish Cup, which takes place at the end of the month.
And finally, what would you say to people who maybe want to come and watch football in Northern Ireland from the rest of the UK or maybe Europe or even further?
You get value for money here. We have no prima donnas, nobody on big bucks, like hundreds of thousands. We have guys who are getting a working wage to play football, and that's what it's all about. You're getting your value for money.
No.
7-0.
2-0 chicken. 2-0 chicken. 1-0 Cruise.
And what do you think? What do you think of Cliftonville? 2-1. 2-1.
Who's going to win?
Kevin De Bruyne!
You think I look like?
Yeah,
Kevin De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne!
I'm Kevin De
Bruyne!
I'll tell you what, boys. If I was Kevin De Bruyne, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I'd be on the pitch.
No, you wouldn't. You're still doing your thing.
Big derby today, isn't it? How should the atmosphere be?
It should be good.
Good atmosphere today. I'll start over here. Score prediction. What are you saying?
2-1 Cruise.
2-1 Cruise.
1-0 Cruise.
1-0 and
3-1 Cruise.
Number 4, Josh Robertson. Number 6, Robbie Beard. Number 7, Philip Lott.
So Crusaders manager there, Stephen Baxter, has been here since 2005, making him the longest serving manager in the world, which is what people have told me today. David from Niffle, who was on the video yesterday, said longest serving in the world. I'm sure the comments will correct me if I'm wrong, if there is a longest serving manager, but yeah, 2005, he's been here now 18 years, getting on for 20 years. But an amazing atmosphere in here. strike. The game needed that. It's been a bit of a drab affair so far, mainly because of the weather, and I think that's dampening the crowd a little bit, but that will lift everybody in here, except from the Cliftonville fans, of course. 1-0 Crusaders. So on this day 11 years ago, Liverpool 3, Everton 0 I was at. If I can scroll, I was also at Porto 4, Tondela 0 this time last year. Wow, different weather, I can tell you that. But look, I'm usually due a home win with a clean sheet on the 13th of March, whenever I've seen a football match, so that is currently the state of affairs here as well. Ref's giving it. First half stoppage time right now, and Cliftonville just had one cleared off the line. There is half time, 1-1 in the North Belfast derby. So it's half time here, and the Crusaders reserves won their reserve league just recently, so they're getting their medals and a trophy presentation here as well. And braving the rain there on the right hand side, taking photos just now, is David, who was in my Linfield video yesterday. I'll overlay the clip of him chatting to me yesterday. Really nice guy, and he's doing a great job with NIFL, NIFL, the Northern Irish Football League. And yeah, it's this point in the video I might as well just tell you to go and give them a follow. Check out all their socials, they do some great stuff, and they're doing really well, like promoting the league as well. And obviously I'm here to promote, and I really appreciate the support from you guys for this channel, but do go and check out their stuff as well.
Congratulations, consider reserves, Northern Premiership Development League Champions 2022-23.
2 trophy lists and 2 videos, you don't get that kind of content anywhere else. Good ball! Starting to feel a little bit more like a derby now. A few little off the ball scuffles and stuff. The ref's going to let this one go. No yellow again from the ref. He's almost inviting it on without punishing it properly. Let's hope for a little bit more argy-bargy as this game goes on. Cliftonville with a free kick here. See him go down off the ball there. The ref gave a foul for it. Must have been like a hand in the face or something if the ref gave a foul for it. Probably made the most of it, as most footballers do. Get up, he's got the foul, so yeah, no yellow again from the ref. Cliftonville have a penalty here. The away team who went behind and who are higher in the table now have a chance to go ahead through the penalty spot. Definite penalty in my opinion. Attacker flicked it past the defender who took him down.
Who scored the try? Number 9, Ryan Cullen. With the substitution, and referee Joe Williams replacing number 10, Dean Eddy.
Well done, second.
Number 18 for Crusaders, the big lad up top, since he's just come on as a sub. He's been throwing his elbows around. I'm not saying he's elbowed anyone, but he's like really like throwing his weight around against the defenders. I'm watching the little tussles that he's having now. What a derby!
Who scored for Crusaders? Number 25, Ross Cole.
10 minutes to go here, by the way, and this is a full-blooded game. There's been some little off-the-ball scuffles, 2 goals each, 10 minutes to go. This is going to be, hopefully, an incredible end to this derby match. Oh, look at this. Oh my God, if there's no yellows or reds dished out here, I'll be very surprised. Yellow cards there from the ref for that.
A minimum of 4 minutes additional time, 4 minutes.
Players are down, they can't believe it. Oh.
One hits. Oh, second.
Oh, they both missed the chance. What a game of football. That is one of the best I've seen all season. I think that was one of the best games I've watched all season, like in terms of just value for money, goals, action, scraps as well. What did you think of it?
It was just the perfect Irish League game, you know, feisty first half, feisty second half, tackles flying everywhere, goals, lots of chances. It was more like a basketball game than a football match.
Yep.
Draw was probably a fair result, but it was great to watch.
That's what derby football is all about, isn't it?
Completely, and look, it's not just derby. Games over here like that, you know, that is what our league's all about.
Yeah.
You know, there's plenty of quality, as you saw there tonight as well, but it's a bit old-fashioned football as well.
So that's what fans can expect to come and see at games like this from further afield. If they want to
Definitely.
come watch football in this country, that's what they'll get.
You will never get value for money more than you would get in the Irish League.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a perfect example of what it is. Unfortunately, though, for Cliftonville, it doesn't do much for their hopes in the title race.
No, yeah, they're sort of out of the league running, would you
They're
say?
not out of it just yet. They're 6 points behind now.
The gap's got
There's
bigger.
a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
I think the biggest winners tonight weren't even here, which was Lauren.
Hello, it is now the next day and I'm back at the hotel. I've edited the whole video. I just need to do my outro. We heard from a few people in this video that used the term value for money. That has got to be up there with one of the best games I've been to. Obviously, I was invited down to the game, so I didn't have to pay for a ticket, being in the sort of media bit there. But if I were to, it would only have been £12, and I would have been more than happy to, based on what we saw that game that day. I've paid hundreds for football tickets, not like for touts or anything, just like genuine hundreds of pounds for tickets from official club websites. I went to the Madrid derby, and I tweeted about it today actually, how I had a better time at the North Belfast derby yesterday than I did at the Madrid derby. The Madrid derby's great and you should go if you ever get the chance, but it was, I think, €180 for the ticket. You got to pay for a hotel, you got to pay for a flight, food, all up. It was probably like £500, considering that game last night could have cost you 12 quid if you're from Belfast going along to that, then why wouldn't you? 2-2, full-blooded, proper tackles, no VAR, you know, just football how it should be, proper blokes going at it in a rainy night under the floodlights with really, really passionate fans as well. So I really, really enjoyed it. Honestly, I did the League Cup final the day before. That was more of like an occasion. The game wasn't as good in the 90 minutes like the football. Yeah, Linfield won it 2-0 in the end, but there was less like aggro, there was less chances, whereas last night 2-2 draw, could have been 5-5. Both could have scored in stoppage time, so end to end. I feel like I got whiplash from just looking left and right at both goals, and there could have easily been some red cards, but fair play to the referee for, I would say, keeping a handle on it, but I think he let so much go the players knew they could get away with some stuff, but also in that way, like, he also let it flow a lot as well. So fair play, it was great. And yeah, check out Niffle as well. Like I say, they're putting out some great stuff, highlights, interviews, content, that kind of stuff, so do check them out too. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll leave some on screen. Why don't I leave the Madrid derby on? Check out my Madrid derby video and see if you think the experience was better today in this one or back in Madrid when I went there. Like I say, it was good, but this one was just up there with one of the best I've been to. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.